Lesson Sharp 8 Exercise Sharp 1 Practice of energy breathing with the stomach. The stomach belongs to the central chakra. It corresponds to the energy of the earth. The energy of the stomach is yellow. This practice is aimed at cleansing the stomach and restoring the yellow chakra. The stomach is the main organ of the digestive system. It is in it that the main breakdown of food into nutrients and trace elements necessary for a normal functioning of the body occurs. But the stomach is responsible for not only digesting food, but also for digesting the events of our life, the ability of a person to calmly perceive and process information, take responsibility and make decisions. If a person cannot perceive events and process them, the work of the central yellow chakra is disrupted and problems with digestion and various disturbances in the work of gastrointestinal tract appear. Such people often say phrases, "I can't stand it," "I can't stomach this person," or something else in the same style. Quite often people tend to exaggerate the significance of events in their life, which distorts the perception of the consequences of these events. Upcoming exam causes panic, fear of not passing, a public speaking, fear of disgrace, the thought to try your hand at a new business, fear of not being able and fail. There are many such examples. In fact, these are the usual stages of our growing up and development, which we a priori have to cope with. They turn into problems only because we take on excessive responsibility, feel that we should, but at the same time doubt our own strengths and abilities. This destroys the energy of the stomach, draining the resources of the body, and kind of blocks our internal forces that must cope with the situation. Over time, any everyday question reflexively begins to be perceived as a global problem and catastrophe. Have you noticed that some people say so on any occasion? The practice of energy breathing with the stomach helps to restore the energy resource. The main position sitting, palms on the stomach, one on top of the other. Imagine a yellow channel that stretches from the space in front of us directly into the stomach. 1. Inhale, yellow energy goes through the channel to the stomach, filling it with yellow energy. Pause. 2. Exhale, light gray, spent energy goes in an arc into the ground. Breathe for 25 minutes, half an hour. If there is a feeling that there is something dark in the stomach in front of the stomach, it means that events in our life are happening faster than we perceive them, and there is a stagnation of energy. In this case, you need to gently but thoroughly pat the stomach area in the same way as we patted other organs. If during practice there is a clear feeling of an orange color of energy or something close to this shade, the body is poorly digested sugar. In this case, it is necessary to imagine as clearly as possible the energy of a bright yellow color, like a baby chicken, but not brighter. If the feeling of oranges still persists, you need to practice connecting with the energy of Saturn every day for several months. Please note, if during practice you feel that on the exhale there is a dark energy located somewhere behind the stomach, this is the energy of the kidneys. All attention should be focused only on the stomach, which is located near the front wall of the abdomen. Or try to practice through a phantom, presenting your small copy, but not from the back, but from the side. In order not to exhaust yourself and prevent the loss of stomach energy, you can use the Descartes square technique. This technique is used when you need to make an important decision. It also helps to reduce the significance of upcoming events, clearly showing the real consequences of any scenario. Having filled in this square, we see what pros and cons are waiting for us, how serious the consequences can be, and, accordingly, we make the most profitable and necessary decision for us. And what if the event is really important and is one of the most significant stages of life? How to make yourself stop being nervous, so as not to lose energy, and consequently, health. To neutralize the loss of energy, performing the practice of stomach breathing, you should mentally say, "I will succeed." When we say these words, our body perceives the energy of completely different vibrations. It happens when we're faced with a problem. A person feels like everything inside is twisted and compressed into a tight ball. This is usually associated with critical self-esteem. A person does not allow himself to be strong. In this case, we perform the practice of breathing with the stomach, saying on the inhale, "I allow myself to be strong." Our body will accumulate internal strength as we practice, and we will be able to cope with any problems. Write in the comments if you like the practice. Subscribe to the channel, put a like. All good mood and bye.